lovelies. Hi, lovelies. Listen, I don't normally wear my hat like this. I had to flip it around because I got the work symbol on there. It's just too much. I can't have people like, it's just too much. You don't know how to get a hold of me. You can Google me. It's just too much. You understand? YouTube channel, the only way you can reach out to me is through my comments, which may not be lasting for too much longer, and my email address. EveE1148 at gmail.com. That is me. You want to check me out on Instagram? Eve is evolutionary148. Instagram page. It's kind of popping a little bit. Let's get in there. Get in there. I'm up there. Starting from scratch to over 1K. I don't work out on every day. But listen, I wanted to kind of, there's going to be some new things that I'm doing. Well, I'm working on them. Okay, so it's just all about presenting it and then just distributing information to you guys, right? So I've been on my walk, my journey since the day I was born, technically, all my life. Okay. but I feel like my story is a little different than than majority, I think. Okay, especially majority who are just jumping up. I met my twin 2009. Okay, so I guess would say I was in a relationship with this person. I mean, when you're 23 years old, whatever that means, right? In my mind, we were. I mean, technically by term, yes, right? Um, that's what it was. I didn't just make it up in my head. It actually was in existence in this reality, right? And the minute I mean the absolute minute that I encountered my counterpart, I just began to rage. Like, and when we say rage, I don't mean like anger. I just mean like wild child. I've always had like a hidden wild child in me, but I've always been very, if if I wanted to go to the party, I would find the party, but like the parties didn't, I was always on my own shit. I really was. I was really on my own shit. I had my daughter since I was 16. I really was on like focused, working, going to school. Yeah, I went out. Yeah, I had a good time, but it wasn't my agenda to do that. It was not on my priority list to have a good time. My priority was getting my shit together because I had a daughter so young. And then if I came to needing to go out, then I would go out. You understand? So okay, I met this person and all of that went out the window. I really I just forgot about myself. I really did. I forgot about myself, my goals. I met this person and I completely forgot about my life and my influence, okay, which is really what I want to teach women, especially on my channel, because anybody watching me is gifted, whether you believe that shit or not. You are not going to sit here. You are not going to subscribe to me. I am very hardcore. I'm very blunt. I'm very full force with my messages. The only way that you'll be able to understand me is if you're truly gifted yourself. That is true. That is true. For the most part, I want to almost say anybody subscribe to my channel, almost everybody. I know a lot of people there. I've had subscribers that just came because of shout outs and stuff like that. I mean, if you've been with me, there are some women, and I have to give you guys the shout outs. Shout out to you, ladies. Most of you are ladies. I think there might be one or two men who have seriously been with me since the beginning of my channel. And I want to apologize to any of you if in some way that I've like disappointed you or just with me, I've never been consistent, on this But that's my own journey too, you guys. You guys, and I know you guys understand that. Like, I never came on here saying I mastered anything. I came on here just to share my journey so that it could help somebody else going through the same thing. That's it. I never came on here saying that I was like a teacher or master or a guru or and I mean I've been complimented or confirmed by other women of my gifts. But if you're confirming my gifts, you have to confirm your own. You seriously have to confirm your own. There is no way you could deal with me if you weren't gifted, if God wasn't calling to you. The only reason you understand me if you're on my channel is because you're truly a sister. And if you're truly a sister, you are truly gifted. This is true. So a lot of my new work really is going to be focusing on one, amplifying our gifts, but I know a lot of women in the twin flame journey. This is what this whole thing's about. It's okay. It can get a little bit thin line, right? Because a lot of people have this notion like you shouldn't make money off of talking about God. Well, that's true in a sense. Like, you don't make money for giving the collective messages. You don't charge for the collective. But if somebody wants to do individual work with you, the law of give and receive is absolutely requested, not only by the universe, but should be by you because you are following universal laws. So I know that I have gifted women on my channel who have not really grounded their gifts, which is fine because it all takes time. This all takes time. Do you know how long it took me seriously going back and forth of, can I help people? Can I help people? And it was because of my subscribers on my channel and the women who came to me for readings when I was first starting and just kind of testing out what the divine was telling me. I had to test that out. I couldn't go around telling people, I can help you, I can give you a reading. um what is that? What is the word I'm looking for? A relevant reading. Okay, so here's the thing too, and this is why I don't call myself necessarily a psychic. Okay, what I do in my readings is to help you expand. I don't want you to come to me and be like, not that anybody ever has. Okay, this really has never happened to me, but I'm just saying, like, I understand I have people in my own life that have went to psychics and gotten like dates. Okay, and I'm just every time they come back to me like, well, they said this on June something. Like, dude, nobody who's a child of God is giving you a direct date. And if they said June, maybe they've seen something green, so they just assumed it was summer. Something like it's never gonna be an exact fucking day. It could be like around. You understand? Like, no, no. It's not. Listen, God will never fixate you on the future. So he's never going to be like, on July 19th, you're going to meet your Prince Charming. And once you meet your Prince Charming, you're going to the courthouse. And when you get to that courthouse, you're going to be wed. No, God doesn't do that. Because then you're going to fixate on that date. You understand? When the whole purpose of God waking you up is to fixate on Him. And because when you fixate on Him, you become your true self. So it's hard for me to call myself a psychic because psychics answer anything you want to ask. I don't, because I don't have to. I will never ask. You will not. I don't like that. You have to understand where God has me in my readings is to really help you, one, understand your gift, become aware of your gift, acknowledge your gift for being said gift, gain understanding of this gift. Because until you gain understanding of this gift, you can't hold the power that this gift bestows upon your life. You understand? And until you come to some understanding, there's no way that you'll have the will to continue every single day doing your meditations, doing your personal rituals, doing your personal devotions. All my readings are to build you as a person. All my readings are to build you as an individual. All my readings are to amplify on what God has already created you to be. That's all I'm here to do. That is it. So for my divine feminines, I'm going to be putting together, it's, I would say, like a booklet. It's going to be so quick. It's it's going to be such a brief of everything you need to know in order to grow within your own spiritual business, but using Instagram. I'm going to teach you this. Instagram is my favorite social media tool. Seriously. When it comes to building a business, when it comes to growing quickly, Instagram is on point. That's where you want to be. That is where you want to be. YouTube's cool. I like YouTube. Yeah, woo. But YouTube doesn't grow as fast as Instagram. You cannot meet your specific spirit group that God has for you to give your gifts to as fast. Facebook, Facebook's cool. Facebook is cool. It's just not something I want to work on right now. I'm over Facebook. Maybe I'll be back to Facebook. Maybe one day when I grow my Instagram to where I want it to be, maybe I'll pop up on a Facebook group. But for right now, you need to take a social media if you are growing your business, and you need to focus on it. Now, there's a woman out here doing way better than me in the YouTube world. I love her. I listen to her. I'm not going to say her name, but I came across her on Instagram. Somebody shouted her out. And I will say this, on Instagram, it's it's not that like I'm killing her. No, but it's that I just have a more understanding of how to make it move. And Instagram will build so much quicker than any other social media if you're really starting to wanting to start your own spiritual business. There's nothing wrong with giving your gifts that have been given to you by God, because guess what? That's what you're expected to do. So I'm really, really in this momentum of this spring. I really want to help somebody or a few people. I'm not trying to help the whole world. I mean, hey, if I can, I can. And if I will, I have the capability to, awesome. But that's not my goal. My goal is to take one, two, three women who really want to get down and dirty in their spiritual business and make them grow, help them grow. I don't make you do nothing. I tell you the knowledge that I know. I will also be putting it in where like I'm your accountability partner. So I will be checking up on you, making sure you're following per routine that I've given to you. It's the only way you will grow. And so if you're interested in learning how to grow on Instagram, where do I get my knowledge as far as marketing, social media marketing, especially on Instagram? I'll tell you where it works. I used to talk about it works all the time. God sent me a woman, literally, she's part of the 144, absolutely. Absolutely. And this woman taught me everything I needed to know, and that she doesn't even know how, as far as growing. It's all trial and error right now, It really is. This is so new. People growing their businesses on Facebook, people growing their Instagram, people marketing their businesses on social media. Guess what? The corporations can try, but until you have the common sense, the EQ, emotional equivalency, which is what divine feminine have been put on this earth to nurture, is people's emotional equivalency, how they process their own emotions instantly. This is what you need to be learning. This is where we used to go on IQ in this country, as far as like whoever has the highest IQ is like the smartest person in the room. That's lies. That's lies. There's been scientific studies that say EQ, emotional equivalency, over amplified, over exempts, or whatever the word, IQ any single day. And it's true. It's true. No person in this world cares about how smart that you are. If you cannot build a trust foundation with the person that you are trying to do business with, you're going to lose that business to somebody who can. You understand? That's why this is where when God's children rise, they understand notions of these. They understand concepts of these. So like the elite who have been doing it by IQ and just overpowering instead of empowering, well, they're done. They're done because the true children have came to empower. 1441. That's funny. The true children, because it's correct, the true children have came here to empower the multitude, not overpower the multitude, empower them. That is the difference between us and them. This is a really big thing that I want to start working on. Comment, like, subscribe, let me know, send me an email if you really are trying to build your own spiritual business, but you don't even know where to begin. I will send you now the booklet that I'm going to put together for now is going to go for, I just decided, $11, okay? But it's going to be good. And you have full contact with me, and it will be for like until you feel comfortable, doing it on your own, or until you don't need an accountability partner, and that might come with my personal number for right now. I'm not against it. It's obviously going to be directed by spirit. If you come at me and I don't think I should give you my number, it's not happening. But if you do, and I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I put you on block if you annoy the shit out of my life, Not that any of you will, This is something that's going to help me build. It's going to help you build. Being spiritual accountability partners. I did discuss this with one of my girlfriends on my channel, or, well, for my channel. She's a really good girlfriend to me. Love you, love you. And I know she's down to do this, or at least kind of get started. I never wanted to start this process till I had the time and the patience and I will never take somebody on and say, listen, I'm here to help you if I can't like help you step by step. And so I'm gonna have to do it a way where I'm like taking on maybe 4 people for the angel number. Okay, for the angel number, and you'll not necessarily guinea pigs, but you're pretty much gonna get what I'm going to give to the masses for a price for free. Because it does come with value and it does come with worth. And I kind of want to see how it goes. So if you're the first 4 people to contact me and be like, dude, yes, I wanted to, I don't know how, but I'm ready to go. And it will help me if I have a spiritual sister rooting me all the way, like just getting my feet, my head above water, So Jesus gets you to walk on water. This is why you have to understand there's the way that society is set up right now in this time and day while we're waking up is like perfect. It is so perfect. People are like, social media is ruining the minds of everybody. First of all, it's who you have on your social media. Second of all, it's what you're saying on your social media. Third of all, if the elite is going to use social media, then so are God's children. Understand this. All right, we are here to build empires. We are here to fulfill a covenant, and we are here to rise. So that's just what it is. Divine Feminine, we are here to rise. Anybody interested in learning more about building on Instagram quickly? And I'm talking about a solid building. I'm not talking about go pay one of those people to give you 10,000 like or followers. No, that's not you want people who are interested in the same thing you want to do. Now, listen, and I'm also going to come up with like instant messaging. So everybody who follows you, like if you do angel card readings and you're promoting your angel card readings and you, right? Because you want people to come get these readings from you. Every person that follows you, you need to instantly send them a message. And I have not done this on my own. I have not even done this on my own Instagram. This is like legit glorified divine information. Okay. You automatically respond to these people. New followers, you get a deal. You want $10 reading for 20 minutes? Cool. You send them an automatic instant message the minute they follow you. You got to do your follow-ups. This is a business, but it's a spiritual business. So you understand things of like following up with your clients, following up with somebody who was maybe interested. These things are still very important. They're still priorities. As spiritual consultants, you are still a consultant and you still need to understand that who's coming to you need your attention. So you just need to learn how to format it correctly and learn how to multitask and use your time correctly. And it's hard. It's not easy. It's not easy when this whole journey's not easy. Two, putting this journey on top of everything you do in the 3D work, school, cleaning your house, taking your kid to practices, graduation coming up, and those are just little examples of my life. On top of it, you want to amplify your spiritual business. You want to add more clients to you, and you want to give them the best results possible. So you don't want to take on too many people at a time. Okay, your message is given by God. You need to give the people time who come to you. So you need to do pricing correctly. You need to. I'm not here for the money, but I'm also not here to just do this shit for free anymore. And I'm not talking about this channel. I'm just talking about like Instagram. Like I want to expand. It's just we're being called for expansion, ladies. Truly, as divine feminine, we are being called for expansion. And I really believe that it helps the masculine rise their own vibration, because when you're expanding, you're doing you're proving limits are non-existent for you. You understand? You're expanding beyond the 3D barriers. This is what we're supposed to do. So any of my sisters out there are scared or afraid, or want to start but haven't started, or want to start but don't know how, or whatever, email me, please. Email me. Let me know. I'm trying to get like a just who would want to, who's ready to one, grow, obviously. And what I learned in all of my life, all of this, do not be afraid to ask somebody who's done it before you. Seriously, this is where like all my marketing skills come in, pretty much from the business aspect, but now I'm just adding it to the spiritual aspect. That's it. But some of the things are still going to be the same. They're just spiritually inclined now, instead of physically inclined. Concepts are the same, but the results, the end goal, a little different. you know. Um, this is about combining 3D and 5D together, guys. It really is. And I know sometimes it's hard, like we're so confused as far as like it's bad to use God for money. No, first of all, God supplies your money. It's not a using of him, it's him providing. Don't get it confused. Okay? Many Christians get that shit confused. Don't get it confused. And if you're gifted for a reason. I really want to start helping my ladies understand that you're gifted for a reason. The harder it is to understand your gift, the more gifted you are. Me, it was hard for me to understand my gift's more of hearing. Yes, I do see, but it's always been the hearing. It's always been the hearing and the knowing. All right, and I've just it began to understand it's a gift. So use it as a gift, just like you're going to use your gift as a gift. Your visions, your dreams, your healing powers, your ability to nurture, or your ability to kick ass when needed. That's me. So, we're each different, but yet we balance each other out. And I'm here to just help a few of my sisters do that. So, I'm excited to start new things this spring. I really am. Spring is bringing on a whole new routine. And I think if anybody's really trying to change the routine up, let me help you and then pass it on. Right? That's it. That's it. Much love, guys. Much love.